Yes, bro. Apom to say.
Yami adum. Yami bisu echere kakra.
Wow. And you might try to say una bo music sound engineering one aye.
Me bachoi.
One aye.
Bachoi.
Mante apietus graphics mante biao.
Debbie. First of all, on say me the as a time I say juma we na me papa dan basi.
Okay.
In the year juma.
Sure.
Intino I was working under Basi House of Music.
Okay.
Intino na Basi signature at them. But me and Kasa personally in me year juma in Fabibia antum. I don't do that.
Wow.
I don't do that.
Wow. Welcome. Say first time I'm around town. So the other be fi hapa.
But around town there I'm the first time.
Hit in a be fa kaka. But you know so good. Say we a musician na udi artist peniechi. Compared to say we a musician na waba with your own no. One mo pa na ya na Ghana for taji omutuma na say omumu yedu e wo nwuntum. Nyame nwuntum.
I think both I say ebia what serve and that will be.
This is na boatin studio watoto edi nkofo achia ye wo Dynamic Milton o se me papa ne papa yi
Apostle entry.
yes what I say ye wo obi no mom but there are some musicians bi o ha o ye ya no obi antwani no adoma chede no no apie bae de na ma omu ye du pa ma Ghana for sheda so mu say ni mo de be dia hit
and no dear personally I think both ways it me working ni na mu ebi at me work it depends on who nipa na ankasan because ebi mu efri mpenimfo bi achi aba
they are making it
ebi mu make ebi so enkoyi ebi mu utimu say oka na chi baby a free banetim ka say oh okay I say intia but ebi mu so no eya na sabe ya akoye ni wo kura ma mpenimfo ne say
Wakoleni.
No, I believe say mostly it has to do with war and kasa as a person, no. So depending yeah. But no matter. The matter is a dintina di panechi. Are you learning the necessary near was say usunya at the building because one day forever. One day you will be set apart. And when you be say, "Dear now dinechi," was it for the fun of it? Say, "Oh, you better say, oh no, Papa we bow or ya no nina ne nama na say, uko say ukwa kusunyadi." Obi so free obi echi ne bai. You need many history about the person, but the person is doing very well. It doesn't
depending on what
one kasano because obi before God will showcase you or he has a way of preparing you.
Okay.
And obia and a yena ye mfase or say yena obi onoma shut down say ebia ofriha neba unhunu na cheaper but somewhere somehow God has prepared the person very well. They have a good year unshada nyom once in bia nye de enka ebi mu nso so de unshada ngunu but odi obi echi na odi ababat emfa.
Wow. Tino. Abuso from the minister Quame Gyedu. Just no ebedi enkomo. Last week no did Jumedi no. It was last week on.
Last 2 weeks.
No did Jumedi kesi share so. I was rather unfortunate but I want to say the be more how Jumedi no. Ekoye papa na the industry mun komo kakra bi so ha. Ayana wo hwe Ghana ha say I say to say we event ya we to say bianca ensa bi baso ba be so wasene ada bia condom company bia na bi ba be so wasene o se me me Kristo ni Daniel Manioma no sebe ana ebinom so akọ social media na amanfo read comment and they say asenya atwom kakra because wo hwe sika no kenye company no adentina na Kristo for sem say me associate me ho with nyoma bi adentia
I think it is the kind yakoye Kristo for ne de enema ni bi wa ebeye den kakra
sikasem ne yeka
because the truth of the matter is yankasa cross sponsorship ni yenyebi. It's hard to get a sponsorship on your program as a Christian artist. It's really very hard. It's only a few. The truth of the matter is someone say now or they con edding. But and also in say our core beliefs and principles, you know, because of then we don't have a message at all. And that's what I believe. Say ye disika nechia yeah, any betimi be mama enkofo bebre. But then we don't have a message, because then whatever we are doing becomes questionable. And the motives, because you see, the intentions and the motives are what God checks.
Sure.
Intinu se kobase ase we are too focused about the money. Intinu you don't care about what impact and what sadie na would do anima could dear chirino. Ebetimi the effect it can get on you then it becomes a problem. To me Jidi say because honestly let's talk about to say condoms. Obi a waware if you say ebia opeso ye protection kakra wa wo ho ne ade na o use condom and kenye problem into wo as a gospel artist no senka ye nanka wo ye nanka obi a waware a opeso ye protection nko an de hu a kenye problem but enyo mo nko an be hu
I say o selema youth nso an kenye bone
that's you see who intention you say preservation say be ya ebia condom ya say yarewa and say pregnancy unprepared pregnancy but you refuse say fornication is an man so according to our standard enye papa
are you saying say o sell bibi and now campaigning for something like that and I just say
me enhance say we betimi campaign for
me pamocho we dey emu da ho
we dey obi anyu be which goes against our
educating
education no ho and I make say education no e wo ho say yeah that's why we can get other people on betimi aye obi nye gospel artist so on your gospel artist ebia or your social commentator or your obia what building an image for themselves, they can do that. It's no problem. But for me, my core mandate.
I saw the Democrat and Cassani man, you born who they will more because nipa da say some of the youth ni bi or you stubborn. Say where you adwuma say you adwuma no akɔhwehwem kra. Etinka wo bie nani wa ade no say minim say wonim na emum bon ho ban a ka bɔne wom de say
tie won krofo mbetimi aba be yes adwuma no ye mum de ye call man to preach the gospel of Christ.
I say we gospel
anya gospel
asempa ka me bi nie
asempa gospel is anything that has to do with Christ Jesus.
E ba no say wo ka asempa pa Christ ni me anya gospel.
And no dey say bitimi aba say motivational speak and as a say wisdom now they manipulate but gospel there. Ye ka gospel there.
You should associate with Christ. Ti one more Christ di anya gospel.
There be any dey anya.
E bi na asem na asempa papa.
E asempa pa you foot eye. Te said the OJ abo.
Yes yemfa.
OJ won say OJ e bitimi abo nyum bi or nyumbi mayese wo pen ni ade these are na ni age these are inspirational songs motivational but to put it under the umbrella of gospel Debbie
ntina kese nko to Yesu mayese wo pen na say Yesu abehye
enye Yesu na beba behye no the message and the content of ade na wo ye no must project the person of Christ Jesus.
Okay.
Who Jesus is and what he stands for. And to me say I have songs that are not gospel. Me nyumbi honum bremu. Bremu is not a typical gospel song because it has a prayer.
Okay.
Well, it's a prayer song, but a gospel song because my focus was not really on projecting who Christ Jesus is, but my song was a gospel because I'm talking about a person. His name is Christ Jesus and the kind of deliverance or their prayer as a church. That one is projecting the person of Christ Jesus.
Yes, it may be the urban gospel. So ni ba de go. Say Bianca, yeah, course Sunday school ni Dana say and uko university and say Tertiary. Dana say Dana. Oh, and also a bit too saying
I think a break on anima it is okay a man for school exposed especially to internet any idea people are learning a whole lot of stuff they are good. That's what we call the urban gospel or contemporary gospel.
Yes, yeah, dear na yinim no. So brother Sami de Mary aba no ebe kakra eba gospel ntini say Mary aba
and also because you see a style that they all can Jenna so ade awo ho dadada by afina yemo yadua baso na say now we have a generation almost falling in love with sa style no it is gradually picking up. Yes, it's gradual. Even say for Ghana crowd there I pick up but for Kumasi afina kakra pick some of the churches are doing it. I mean when
because I know
I'm just saying say still now the pace and I say the place is supposed to get to because it's broad.
Wow,
it's really broad.
And you mean how to production be say a cost wrong?
It cost yes, it cost yes, because it's not a normal setup. I'll be to me. I know say I saw them where baby are born and I saw them. Wow. So we took a place. We did a setup for 3 days.
Wow.
Yes, and the place is open to general public, so you need securities around. Wow. Konyama usually are very expensive.
Wow.
So you need securities around to guide the place. And then for 3 days when the setup is done, you start the recording. You start you cry dinner you be recording 5.
Wow.
So we started recording from around 5 p.m. We ended around 11 p.m. And it cost a lot of money.
Wow.
Because so we fed crowd baby for 3 days. Say it's not easy. And it takes a lot of people to get that job done.
Production saying program
Nyamia Dom. To God be the glory. I think so far the few comments I have heard about it in a day. I mean
me the accept ka crash na kan person kan match for a share how I know me see but try
because I think they are working on the productions and all that, but I think say around town there enya dia e bit me dia come you know definitely Monsabeka
exactly papa but yemi enkomo no be dia keka kono na ho ye haye kwa ora no Minister Gyedu I mean na ba enkomo no eye de papa what you say shout out to other ma dey ma fancy an yenko.
Okay, Nyamisha Kumasi Foina, let me use this beautiful and big medium to say a very big thank you to the people of Kumasi. For me, these people have been a blessing to me. Kumasi for the who best struggle as an artist. I wouldn't say I've not seen struggles. I've seen it. But when the people also accepted their me, you know, I've seen the love. It's beyond, I mean, measure. So I want to say a very big thank you to the people of Kumasi. Thank you for trooping in your numbers at the Grace Fields Chapel on the 5th of November. I mean, you minimum TV personalities like yourself, they got there and they had to drive away. And it takes Obia Kumasi Dono to see that at the end. So I really want to say a very big thank you to you all. Support us and show us love because we are going to make it work from here. Wow. Thank you so much. I really love and appreciate you all.
Thank you.